ever feel like you're speaking English, but it still doesn't sound natural? Maybe you're using the right words. Your grammar's okay, but something just feels a little off. Well, don't worry. Today I'm going to show you how you can fix just that. Now, I'm Teacher Alex, and I'm going to share 5 simple, powerful tips that will help you speak English more naturally, just like a native would. Okay, right? Well, let's get started. Let's start with something really simple. We're going to be talking about fillers. Now, native speakers just use them all the time. And I'm not talking about long grammar rules. I mean just those little sounds and words that make speech sound real. Words like, well, you know, I mean, like, actually. Let me give you a few examples, okay? So instead of just saying, I'm not sure, you might say, well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Or instead of it's difficult, you might say, it's like really difficult to explain, you know? That sounds very natural. It's these small words that make your speech feel natural because they show how you're thinking, how you're reacting, and speaking just like real people actually do. So next time you speak, try adding just 1 or 2 of these into your sentences. But don't overdo it. We want natural, not nervous, okay? Here's something I tell all of my students all the time. If you want to sound natural, stop learning English from a textbook. Learn it from real life. For example, in a textbook, you might see, I do not know. But in real life, I would never say that. We would say, I don't know, no idea, or not sure, to be honest. Another example, instead of saying, how are you today? Try, how's it going? More natural. Or, you're right, especially if you're in the UK. Now, these are the kind of phrases that people actually use. And the best way to learn them is by watching TV shows, listening to conversations on podcasts, and writing down expressions that feel casual and feel natural. Try learning phrases in full chunks, not just one word at a time. Now, let's talk about how English sounds. Because natural speech is not just what you say, but how you say it. This is called connected speech. So let me show you. So a native speaker doesn't say, what are you doing? They say, what you doing? See, it's shorter. We don't say, I would have gone. We say, I'd have gone. I'd have gone. It's completely normal for words to connect like that, to blend together and even disappear just a little bit. That's why listening carefully and copying is so important. And when it comes to contractions like I'm, your, we're, can't, won't, didn't, use them. They're not lazy, they're very natural. Now, if you say, I do not like, it sounds quite formal or even robotic. Instead, say, I don't like it. See, sounds way more natural. It's simple changes just like this that help your English sound smoother and more authentic. This next tip is something actors and voice coaches use, and it works brilliantly for English learners too. Okay, it's fantastic. It's called mimicking or the shadowing technique. Now, don't just learn new words on their own, okay? Learn the music of English. That means the rhythm, tone, and even pauses. So, here's how to do it. So take a short clip from a show, a podcast or video. Listen to a sentence, pause, and then repeat it exactly as the speaker said it. Copy their pronunciation, copy their pauses, copy their tone. Okay? For example, if someone says, it's not what I expected, you copy it like this. It's not what I expected. This helps you build fluency and trains your brain and your mouth to work together, okay? It's not just about sounding like a native, it's about speaking comfortably. Now that's the key to sounding natural. Now, this final tip might actually surprise you. If you want to sound natural, stop focusing only on being correct, okay? Start focusing on being expressive. Real people don't speak perfectly. They speak with feeling, with tone, with gestures, with pauses and reactions. Okay, so think about this sentence. Yeah, I guess so. Now say it with excitement. Yeah, I guess so. Or with doubt. Yeah, I guess so. Same words, different feeling. That's what makes speech feel human. So if you focus too much on speaking without making mistakes, you might speak very slowly or very carefully. And that's okay when you're learning, but eventually you want to start to relax and focus on connection, not perfection, okay? People want to understand you. They're not going to be there judging or grading your grammar. So, which of these tips that we've talked about in our video are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. I always love to see them. I read every single one and I love hearing what's working for you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button for more practical tips, more videos every single week. And remember, speaking English naturally doesn't mean being perfect. It means being comfortable. It means being real. And that's something that you can do starting right now. See you in the next video.